Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Doki Literature Club. Um, again, this is all recorded on different days. I'm trying to get them uploaded as soon as I can. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, as you guys remember from this file right here, we have the Happy Thoughts image, which is the scariest thing that you can see. This way? Oh, there we go. That was that. Anyways, let's load up where we last left off. Oh yeah, Yuri. Ugh. Uh, um. I think she noticed me. Oh, this isn't the instant font, so I can talk normally in my normal voice, so I don't have to do the doctor voice. When he talks to them, I will do it. I think she can notice me looking at her. She meets another glare at me, and another eye meets for a split second. Oops, I forgot about that. I was making sure my audio is good. One moment, I'm trying to get my voice to sound nice in this bit. Yeah, there we go. Well, that, yeah, that'd be good. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, since soon I made her uncomfortable. Oh, oh, it's fine. If I was felt forced, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Oh, what the heck? Her eye! Do you see that? Oh my goodness. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so... That book that you give me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, uh, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'm definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very interesting and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyways? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's a theory about that. Go watch Game Theory if you want to go see that. Pretty much you see the theory from there. I'm not going to explain the theory why I'm scared of this one character. And when Team Star Auto makes the next game, there was an obvious looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it has this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the person trapped there was this fate that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility got even worse, and they started severely beating people, breeding people by cutting off their limbs and betraying them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Okay, I have a few things to say. From what I can tell from the what MadPad's review says, what I think with that line, I think there was something bad about a different character. I was playing in the bonus episode. But anyways, I really into the book. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limb.
That's kind of...
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not fond of that sort of thing, Doctor?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. So, don't worry.
Yeah, again, as I said for the first video, it's probably within a different timeline of the Doctor. I hope so.
Yeah, I...
Yeah, I definitely forgot that Yuri is into those things. Me too, because I haven't played this in a while. She is so shy and on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that changes you to look at life from a strange new perspective. How horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil.
What the...
Because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. They they suddenly. I pressed nothing that time. All I did is press it once, and it just skipped that dialogue. Like someone's hacking this game. Then, bam, went back to normal. The game sensing something wrong. Weird. I am rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. Not my job. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Yeah, turning my voice up all the way and turning down the game volume like that. When I let things. Oh, thank goodness, I was making sure my switch was on the microphone parts instead of me muted. I was making sure. When I found things like books and writing feel my thoughts. What the? What did she say there? What did she say? What did she say? When I let things like books and writing feel my thoughts. I need to. You need to probably pause there and read that yourself. I can't get back that one. Let me check something here. One moment. It's in me or wrong thing. It's in me or she's looked at the time. I don't know. But I'm making sure I see what I need to see. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're positive about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
Uh, that's, well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, alright?
Yo, what the? What the hell is going on? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but
Uh, uh, what are you saying? Let me get, let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Uh, yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little, uh, uh,
What is this word? One moment. Phone to the rescue. Yeah, I know. It's wrong thing. Lazy. I'm making sure the
Apprehensive.
appar
apprehensive.
I knew the word, but I just forgot how to say that. That that's. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in my company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I opened the book and started the prologue. I soon understood what Yuri means about reading in company. It, it's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not.
Alright. No voice. It's not precisely a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she was reading from my book instead. Uh, Sorry. What the? Can we go back? I was just. Okay, there's another thing you probably need to pause on that. I cannot do full commentary. Unless if I somehow mute my mic and read you what it said. But that would cost more recording time, but just never mind that.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I didn't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
uh, here's here. This should work, right?
I find my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then hold my book more in between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri, Yuri timely closed her own book. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. This, it feels like my left arm in a way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
I guess this makes it a little difficult to turn the page.
Here, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Okay, one moment. I don't remember what it was. One moment. I think if I go to. No, wait, not now. One moment. It's gonna open a web browser for me. I don't remember the controls a little bit. So, yeah. But, let's save that real quick. One look. Oh, here we go. This is a nice picture. I had to give them that. It's a nice looking picture.
Uh, I do the same with my right arm.
I do the same with my right arm. On the right side of the book. That way, I can turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddling each closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's a it's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. And she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready
Uh,
to turn the page?
uh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again. Eyes met. I don't know how I'd be able to keep up with her. Uh, that's okay. You're not as used to me, right? I just... I don't mind being particular if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so... patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I read to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own... whatever that says. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an in, inti- in, intimate experience. There we go. My thumb gracefully let go of the page, letting it filter, falter over to her side as she catches under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a little silly thought, but the main chapter kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
And she gone yonder, eh? I mean nothing. Oh, no, I don't relate to this chapter at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Uh, uh, that's what you were talking about? Sorry. Sorry, I had to cough. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We don't even get... We didn't get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
uh, you've been a little... whatever this wood is, ever since we started reading.
You can rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing? You put her hand to her chest as if she feels her heartbeat beating. I don't. It's it just happens when I try to read, guys. Okay. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself.
There we go. Let's just save. I know this is going to bite me in the butt, but I know I'm doing okay. Yuri stands up and particularly rushed out of the classroom.
What on earth was that about?
Doctor! Oh, hi Monica! Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So, you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do.
Are you...
Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really.
Wow, what a great fan you are.
I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
Okay, never mind. She's in the middle
Of caring and not caring.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyways, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I'm just figured that we get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking.
I stand up. I stand up. I made a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then I slipped it back into my bag. What should we go with first? Let's try Monica.
I start off with Monica.
I started off with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem. I want her to know I'm putting in effort. I like reading Monica's poems better than anyone else, but I do read them. I just don't read them to you, so I can give you a chance to listen to the music. Hi, Doctor. I have a good time so far.
Oh yeah?
Good, glad to hear it.
Well, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Yeah, like a way to... I don't know who's glitching this. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I keep that in mind.
Again, look in the background. I don't know if you saw it, but keep looking in the background, people. Of course, I'd be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Doctor. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. Because it's sort of a barrier that we all had to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Doctor. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone team expectations low.
That's why I always count it when I put in some effort. That's not fair. Very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know, that you know that Yuri likes that kind of writing. Oh gosh, no! No! I was hoping for Natsuki, but oh well, we're going for Yuri now. Oh gosh, I'm gonna hate myself. Uh, I see the future, and also that one funny he timed video. I remember that timed video. Perfectly timed one. Anyways, behind the full imagination and symbolism, sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I didn't mean that like to be bad thing though, but sometimes I got impression that she just totally gives up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interacting place for her. But that's why she get gets so happy when you present her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she used to be acknowledged like that. Again, that's what most yanderes are. They never been acknowledged until someone acknowledged them. Pretty much they go batshit insane. She might be really things for several occasions, so don't blame her for coming up on a scary a little strongly. Again, like yanderes, like earlier. I think if she gets to singing, she will end up withdrawing and looking for her own time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started showing our poems to each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have a sound confident. I had to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
I will read this in my normal voice and get this into the video. Wait, hole in the wall. Hole in the wall, but he hasn't looked at me. Confused, I fondly gaze at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are these these others in this room? They are talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of scrolling playing tricks on my eyes. The room becomes too crowded, closing in on me. The air I breathe depends before it risks my lungs. I panic them most of the way out. It's right there. He's right there. Sawing my fears. I brushed my pen. So, what do you think?
It's very preformed, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask. for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. She's not wrong. Back in 2017 and nowadays. That is a lot of poems that has been putting its philosophies on the timing between the words and lines. When performing out loud, it could be really powerful.
What was the implication behind this one?
Uh, well, I'm not sure if I knew how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany lately. More like a few weeks since I've not been playing the game. It's been hurting my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. She's talking about. I think she might be breaking the fourth wall by now. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's flying tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on specific points. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and then tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same place for too long, you just get a big black puddle of ink. Oh gosh, here comes Bendy in the ink machine. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna be right back.